Can you
Hey
hear
man,
me?
how you doing?
Doing well. I was just wondering, how do you guys think the offense? How do you think the offense has done the first week of camp, and then where do you guys think you can improve so far?
I think the offense is doing a really good job of getting everybody on the same page. We got a lot of vets in the room, so it was kind of a lot easier, for us to get all on the same page. Just operating on the offense, on the first team standpoint. But I think we're doing a really good job there. I mean, you just got to keep pushing the consistency, and I think we'd be good to go.
Like, and this is Chris Biederman from the Sacramento Bee. Trent Williams said that based on the film, you probably deserve Pro Bowl or even All-Pro consideration. Do you feel that way? Is recognition something that you would like to be a part of your goals for 2020?
I mean, I think every player has that, in the back of their heads as a goal, and it just feels good to, get that recognition, from a teammate, from a highly respected teammate, and I set high goals for myself, and I try to achieve them every year, and I mean, you just know that you're gonna get my best every year.
Hey, Laken, it's David Lombardi. Javon Kinlaw has been very open about the fact that he still is a very raw pass rusher. We obviously know he's really strong, but he's saying that he's trying to improve every day. I'm wondering if you could take me through what you first gleaned from your first matchup with him during camp and maybe how that might have evolved up until now if he is, in fact, improving every
Oh
day.
man, yeah, he is improving a lot. Man, every day is a battle with him, and he's a guy that he can take coaching, and Coach Chris, he's on him, Coach Shanahan's on him, and he's a very humble guy, but he goes out there, he gives it all, and you can see it on film that he's learning and he's adjusting to the speed, and he's doing a good job, just going against me and learning how to play the level that we expect him to play. But I think he's doing a really good job right now. I mean, he's showing up a lot and giving us problems. So I think he's going to be all right.
Hey, and just regarding Kinlaw, he said, I guess we talked to him last week. He said you wore him out one day. I mean, it does seem like you've had a fair amount of success, but those are some serious collisions that are going on. What is it like to keep making that type of contact with Javon?
I talk to him every day after practice. Just on stuff that that he can do, and he's trying to study me as a player, and he's trying to beat me every day. So it's really cool. When he puts his mind to something, then he really goes out there and really tries to work on it, and he really tries to accomplish it. And you see that on tape. And he's a big fella. He's a specimen, man. Like he goes out there, big person to move, and especially when he gets going, yeah, he's a force. He's a force to be reckoned with.
Hey, Laken, it's Jennifer. There's been a lot of talk about the exterior of your line. What has been going on the inside? I know with Weston kind of coming back, not yet. What have you seen on your other side?
I see guys battling, man. I see Tom out there battling every day. Dan is our center right now, and he's battling every day. These guys, obviously, we have the past couple of weeks to have those guys work in, and Dan's doing an awesome job playing center, keeping everybody on the same page, and we're rolling, man. We're out there working hard every day, trying to get better every day.
Hey, Laken, Jake Hutchinson. I know DJ Jones he's largely lined up over center, but he worked on his pass rushing moves over the summer, and it seems like he's getting a lot more confident with that rip move. What have you seen from him, and does he look like a much more confident pass rusher to you?
I definitely think that he's definitely improved in that sense. That's really kind of just letting it go and using his power and speed to his advantage. And you always want to see that in a guy like DJ. He's a very strong, powerful guy, the line of scrimmage. But when he can put that outside, especially rush for a 3 technique, that just goes to show like how much he's been focusing on improving in the offseason.
Laken, speaking of DJ, you had the block on him last week where you guys went to the ground, and when you got up, you looked pretty upset with yourself, at least from where I was standing, because he was hurt. What could you take us through what was going through your head in that moment, and how hard is it as a football player to balance the doing what you need to do to maybe finish a block, but also trying to protect your teammate in a practice situation?
Football is a violent game, and obviously you don't want to do that to your teammates, and I was down, after that. DJ's my boy. I talk to him every day, and when somebody that that you consider a really close friend of yours go down like that, you don't ever want to see that, especially when you're responsible for that. So I take full responsibility for that. I just got to learn how to practice more, to protect our teammates.
Hey, Laken, it's Tracy. Can you just talk a little bit about Colton McKivitz and what you've seen from him thus far? Mike McGlinchey called him a blessing to the O-line room, so I just want to get your thoughts on him.
Sorry, could you repeat that? I'm sorry.
Wanted to see if you could give your thoughts on Colton McKivitz and what you've seen from him so far.
Colton, he's a really cool kid, man. I love how much he's paying attention in our room, and just a young kid like him coming in and really adjusting to the speed of everything, and really listening to the coaches and talking to the players. I think the one thing that separates him from other rookies, that he really goes out and seek knowledge. He'll come up to me and talk to me. To come to Dan, talk to Dan. Go out, talk to McGlinchey. He's constantly trying to steal knowledge. Really trying to learn, the nuances of our offense. And, when a young guy, you see something like that in a young guy, that he's really working hard to really, kind of get to the standard that we're trying to be at.
Last one.
Yeah, Laken, Jerry McDonald from the Bay Area News Group. The team announced today that there wouldn't be fans at the opener, and I'm sure that doesn't come as a great surprise. But is there an advantage to be had for a team that can kind of create its own energy in this environment?
Man, that's a tough one. It's going to be weird, not having the fans out there, and I'm not really sure what that really means for like the speakers and stuff that they're gonna really. I'm not really sure what they're gonna do with that, so I can't really comment too much on that. It's going to be different, for you're not going to have like that home field energy and stuff like that. But I don't know. If that's the safest thing that that they think that's for us, I fully support it.